Alright, so what's up everybody? I know the title of this video probably is like, okay, what does he have to say now? And yeah, I think I'm gonna just cut straight to the chase. I think furries just generally need to learn how to be somewhat normal people. Now I'm not gonna lie, of course you can't say, oh, furries need to learn to be normal. I mean, dude, look at us. We're literally just like, cosplaying as animals and just being fucking silly and shit. But I feel like some of us, keyword some of us, need to lock the fuck in. I feel like honestly, some furries genuinely just are wild. They're fucking crazy individuals, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like one, y'all need to just calm down with y'all porn addictions, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie, y'all need to learn to stop playing with your shit, bro. Y'all need to learn to stop being gooners, bro. It's so bad, bro. I'm telling you, like I'm not gonna lie, I've never met a furry that's like genuinely not like insanely porn addicted, bro. I genuinely think that's such a rare find. Another thing I gotta say is y'all gotta learn how to socialize. At least, like, let alone, y'all gotta learn how to communicate properly. I'm not even gonna lie. I think, genuinely, I've never met a furry that can, like, actually try to communicate like a normal human being. Like, I'm not even joking, bro. Y'all just can't socialize for the life of you. And I'm not even, it's not even like y'all. It's like genuinely, like, I say, like, 85% of furries that I've met just can't socialize at all. I've never met a furry that genuinely wants to communicate in a normal or healthy way. They're gonna just sit there, have these like weird ass delusions or some shit, where they're just like completely distant and they wonder why you don't want to talk to them anymore. It's like so weird, bro. Like I think I probably maybe met like one or two furries that at least try to have some type of healthy communication, and it's actually so sad. But like again, this is all from my experience. I'm only going off of my experience. I'm not trying to generalize it, but I'm saying a lot of them really gotta lock the fuck in. A lot of them that I've met or I've seen online. Another example, I guess maybe let me bring up an example too of like just furries needing to lock the fuck in. Like, bro, I mean, I only caught wind of this like just randomly somehow, but like just some dude on Twitter who just like is a serial cheater, bro. Like, I think his name's like Chumblings or some shit. Like, dude, holy shit, how the fuck how the fuck you have a whole ass girlfriend and then you proceed to let yourself get pounded by five dudes? How do you do that? Why would you do that? And then instead of taking accountability, I'm gonna go drink myself away. Like, what's up with you and just not being able to take accountability? That's one thing I realize a lot of furries just can't do. They can't take accountability either. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even trying to throw shade, but I've had like some crazy personal experiences with like just furries just not being able to take accountability or just you know just issues with cheating in general. Like holy shit, like y'all can't be loyal for shit. Y'all just want to fuck. Y'all just want to fucking spread y'all legs and let that nasty ass pussy or bussy stink up the whole fucking room. Like, why? What's up with y'all and just not, just tone it down, bro. And I get that some furries, like, they have, like, they're neurodivergent. They might have ADHD or autism or something something like that. Something along the lines, you know what I'm saying? But, like, yo, that's not an excuse, bro, to not even try. Like, y'all put no effort into, like, just trying to, like, talk normally sometimes. I swear to God, like, some of them just don't do that. And then they wonder again why nobody wants to be their fucking friend. But again, that's just an example. It's just like I said, kind of generalization, but it's just more like I said, keyword is some or most. It's not all. Because, like I said, there's some outliers. Some outliers. Myself. Anyways, besides that, another thing I would just like I said, is just the porn addiction, bro. It's so bad, bro. It's so bad, bro. Like, genuinely, I can't even lie, bro. Some furries really gotta lock in with that shit. Like, they just don't know how to keep their hands out of their pants or just to not be fucking freaks. Like, dude, I swear to God, like, some furries, like, you just meet them and the first thing they will do is just, like, send you some, like, weird-ass furry porn gif or some shit and think it's funny. Or they're gonna make just a really weird-ass, like, borderline zoophile-ass joke. Like, dude, are you hypnotist Sappho? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? What's up with you making jokes about knots? Like, what the fuck? I don't care. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes it can be funny. If it's done right, it can be funny. Any joke can be done right if it's funny. But again, it just depends. It can be, but it's not guaranteed. And sometimes they just, like 90% of the time, they just miss that shit. Not even 90. 99% of the time, they will miss that shit. Another thing I want to talk about is furries cannot be funny. Like, I swear to God, I genuinely have not met a funny furry in a long time. I feel like maybe they'll do funny shit, but like they just can't crack a joke for shit. They just do funny shit as more of like they're just so unaware of how unfunny they are that it ends up becoming funny. You know what I'm saying? Or they just do some stupid shit that's really fucking funny or like really hilarious. I'm not even gonna lie. Like sometimes there'll just be some furries that just do some really whack ass shit, and you're like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that's funny as fuck. But that's besides the point. Again though, I mean, I just think, yo, so many of these furries, you're like, oh my god, bro, y'all genuinely kind of lock in, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Some of these gooners, bro, genuinely, bro, like, yo, the stuff that they're into is disgusting, bro. Like, I can't lie. How do you get turned on by the thought of somebody eating you? Like, what? Like, how? That doesn't, this is just like, what the fuck? How you gonna sit there and be like, oh yeah, I want to be inside that dude's belly? Like, what? How? How is that arousing to you? Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to shame you, but like, how? That just doesn't make sense to me, bro. It just doesn't. I feel like there's just some things that don't make sense. And it was even, like I said, the problem, I think the main issue I have with it is that, like, they're not even, like, discreet about it. They'll be, like, so open about it and shit. Mind you, like, there's minors in the furry space, by the way. So, like, that's the thing I just don't understand. Like, why can't y'all just keep that to yourself? Keep it in private. Like, you're not gonna flaunt that shit on TikTok or something. Like, I'll be scrolling on TikTok, and I'll see some freaky-ass shit from a furry. And then when there's somebody complaining about it, they're like, well, boo-hoo, just scroll away or something. Like, what the fuck? Dude, I'm trying to scroll on TikTok and look at some fucking stupid brain rot talking about some, you want me to do some dishes? I'll do some dishes. Like, dude, I'm trying to see some shit like that. I'm not trying to see some fucking furry talk about some weird-ass shit or do some weird-ass shit. Like, what? It can be funny, but, like, 99% of the time, it's not fucking funny. And it just makes me question, what am I doing? Why am I part of this shit? Maybe because I think it's cool, sure, but just the community, like I said, I just don't interact with like 99% of the community, or not even, I was like 99, more like 95%. I feel like just there's not really many furries that I'm friends with. I feel like a majority of my friends are just normal ass dudes. They're normal people. But yeah, you get my point. Yeah, anyways though, yeah, that's really all for today's video. You know, if you like the video, you enjoyed this rant or whatever the hell it is, I mean, hey bro, make sure you go down and like, subscribe to my channel. You know, I'm trying to bump up that consistency again. I'm trying to not, you know, pull a Corey extension and just dip for months and then just come back randomly and expect you guys to still want to watch my shit. But, you know, besides that, you know, if you also want to see the other content that I'm making, you know, I got my second channel. That's going to be in the description as well. And if you want to check out my, like, socials or whatever, like, you know, I got my Twitch. I'm trying to stream there more often. I'm probably going to start ramping streams up soon. You know, like, so my Instagram, my Twitter, my Discord server, which I am somewhat active in. There's not many people in there anyways, but I do try to go in VCs. I do try to talk. So, you know, I'll be there. You can talk to me. I'm normal. I swear. I'm somewhat normal. I promise. I'm not gonna try to touch you. Okay? Okay? Yeah. Alright, that was like the most unconvincing shit. I'm so unfunny. Yeah, you know, just bye. Yeah, leave.